About 2 months ago, I made a video ranking all the classes in COD Mobile VR. But there's this particular class that people on Reddit went crazy about, saying it should be higher and how it's the best class in the game. And that class is Quick Strike, which according to my list was a C tier class. It got me thinking, so I decided to give this class another go. Let's start with some practical observations. There are two things that really bother me about Quick Strike. First is the animation of putting the katana back in, which disables you to shoot for like 2 seconds after you teleport. As you can see here, I am pressing the fire button, but it won't shoot until the animation ends. This is really annoying and will make you lose fights that with Ninja you can easily pull off. The second annoying thing is the uncertainty. It's a huge hassle when it comes to taking high ground, as with Quick Strike's ultimate, you don't know exactly where you will teleport to. For close range stuff, it's fine, but when it comes to mid to long range, it becomes a huge problem. With Ninja, there's an indicator which tells you if you can make it or not. If not, then it won't waste my ultimate. But with Quick Strike, there's no such indication, and that's the biggest problem with the class for me. Here are some examples. Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I tried aiming lower, higher, but it never seemed to work out for me. There was no guarantee that I was going to the place I'm aiming at. Don't get me wrong, Ninja is not perfect. Whenever I wanna grapple somewhere, I always tend to hold the alt button to aim first, which makes Ninja a bit slower as compared to Quick Strike when trying to climb close range buildings. But for mid range, things even out. As with Quick Strike's ult, if you press and hold the ultimate button, it will charge and this way you will cover the most distance. But if you just tap the ultimate, then you will cover almost half the distance. Not only is the Ninja more consistent, but it also has more range than Quick Strike. 40 meters versus 27 is a huge difference. Both the classes can stack up to 3 ultimates, but Ninja has a faster cooldown when you upgrade the chips. 5 seconds might not sound like much, but it's life-saving in those clutch scenarios. Damaging enemies with Quick Strike's ultimate is a bit harder, but damaging vehicles is nice to have. The bullet blocking, however, is a gimmick to me. Now that being said, here's where I was wrong about Quick Strike. I rank classes based on the overall power and value they provide, and whether the value they provide is consistent across modes like solos, duos, and squads. Hacker, for example, is a great class and the value is insane when you're playing squads, but the value dips when you play solo. Now suddenly you don't get much value out of Hacker. There's a lot of things that can go wrong for Hacker in solos, which with a squad you can deal with. When it comes to squads, it's about teamwork, using classes that give collective advantage like disruption, rotation with airborne, etc. But in solos, it's more about survival, because once you die, it's over. There's no one reviving you. Quick Strike does what it's supposed to without dropping the value across modes. It does things that Ninja can't, like allowing you to teleport without needing some object to grapple onto, which lets you do things like covering more distance, dealing damage with ultimate, and it's also more deserving of the name Ninja. Despite the persistent annoyances present since the release of this class, Quick Strike doesn't deserve to be a C tier class. Realizing my harsh judgment, I accept my mistake and gladly promote it to A tier. Click here to learn the secret method to rank up faster in VR, and I will catch you in the next one.